Good morning, folks. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully doing pretty well. Oops. Yeah, get rid of that. Surviving? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Did you hear the new thing about Discord, Argon? I know I posted it up in Crafty's Discord. Yeah. Yeah. Just... Or no, I didn't post it in Crafty's. Parker did. See two possible ways it turns out. I don't see any good way it turns out. I'll be honest, I don't see a good turnout for it. Grabbing my heating blanket. Albrecht! Welcome, welcome! Instructions. Yes, it does. Honestly, I can see that. Honestly, that's pretty much the direction I see it going, is the second one. How you doing today, Albrecht? Yep, that reminds me, I need to... pull up... Golden Sun... Master List of Gen. There we go. Cool. Had to pull up my list for the Gen, because I do want to get them all, because I do plan on using the password system to copy them all over to the second game once we get there. Say I was gonna die from that disease? Yeah. I'm really sick to say that. Good for another 30 years. Let me get back to work. Dentist! Ew. No. Ew. Well, there are worse snacks on the list that you could have grabbed before a dentist. See, that's my worry, is that they will use the teen account to basically lock out voice chats. And I also worry that one of the things they might do is set it up so that if you have a teen account, you're not able to join a Discord server unless everyone in that server has a teen account. Now, do I see them actually doing that? No. But that's the direction I worry they'll take it. Yeah, see, my Discord server is an 18+ one, but it's because I welcome discussion over topics that are maybe not kid-friendly. Yeah. Problem is, that's the direction I see them taking it. Like, to be honest, that's kind of the direction that I think they might try and go. I think it's less that, and the end goal is more just no one is going to have... There's not going to be a... Basically, everything you do is going to be marketable. That's the problem, is they wanted to shove ads and marketing into everything. They don't want to leave anything as just what it is. Unfortunately, a lot of these corporations are starting to look at everything and just go, if we aren't shoving ads into it, like, we're leaving money on the table. I mean, the first part of that, Argon, sort of. I legitimately think it's mostly just greed. It's corporate higher-ups looking at everything and going, why are we not making money off of this? Why leave this free to use and not make money off of it? I mean, if they eliminate Section 230, that's just eliminating the internet in general. Like, honestly, if they eliminate Section 230, that's just the removal of the internet in the US, period. Well, China, it's because they don't want anything that doesn't agree with the party narrative. China is its own problem, is its own thing. Water of Hermes seeped into Tret. Yeah, the great power is spreading through me. Life flows within me once again. Tret. As you have recovered, so has our forest. I'm sorry to have worried you so, Laurel. And you, young ones. Didn't you have a favor to ask me? Yes, sir? Yes, Dredd. You must turn the people of Kolima into humans again. Yes, that's right. I must hurry. That should do it. The people of Kolima are cursed no more. Trent did not always possess this horrible power. It only started when those strange gemstones fell from the sky. Gems from the sky? Do you think it means the Synergy Stones? Really think Synergy Stones caused all of this trouble? I was indeed angry that people had laid waste to my forest. They had even taken their axes to me. Then those gems fell into my branches. And all of a sudden, my fury overwhelmed me, and I was lost in anger. Kaito Murakumo. Hello and welcome! I'm obligated to ask if you've tried Reloaded. I do not know what that is. Also, if you don't mind me asking, how'd you find the stream? I always like to ask. Ah. Yeah. I'm playing this on the Switch. I'm playing the Switch version. So, no. I cannot mod. That's it. I can rewind. But, you found me from Crow's Discord. Nice! I like Crow. They deserve all the boops. They also deserve to be cawed at. All the caw. Gem reached me when I was filled with sorrow. Our actions spoke our heart's desires, but we had no idea. Indeed he should. Those gems twisted my anger into a force beyond my control. Have any of the saplings been transformed by those stones, Trent? No. Only the older trees were affected by the falling Synergy Stones. There are others that this happened to? So the same thing could be happening elsewhere. You must have fought many monsters on your way here. Those monsters. Maybe they were just animals that were... Once they were pure of heart. Those gems have brought a great evil into the world. Oh yeah. No, I love the Golden Sun games. Such a good RPG. Different from my own, but stemming from the same source. Laurel, what in the world are you doing? Wait, you will soon see. What did you see, Laurel? It's true. Even the animals have become monsters. And beyond the river that feeds our forest? Yes, an evil forest has risen up to the south of the river. Give Reloaded a try sometime, then it actually encourages you to experiment with non-primary classes a lot more. Interesting! We'd be heading south across the river. Yep. That area will only grow more dangerous as time passes. If you must go, you better hurry. I owe you a great debt. You have saved Kolima, the forest, and me. May your roots dig deep and your branches reach high. Oh yeah. Honestly, the element system in this game, in these games, was just good. I especially loved. I've always loved the summon system in this game. Like, just the way it works. Oh yeah, that's right. Getting back. You do that over here. Yep. And just booty scoot down the wall. Oh, that poor rat. I mean, yeah, if you're spamming the summon system all the time. That's why I'm not using it for normal fights. But also, for normal fights, you just really don't need it. Yay! Everybody in Kalima's is back to normal. Hooray! Did a lot of punching above my level once the world opened up, so just being able to just open fights with 9+ gen worth of summons every encounter went a long way. Yeah, that's fair. Making sure I don't have anybody with things they do not need. Cool. Okay, that's a huge bump for her. I don't know if I've played Golden Sun at all since my first experience with emulation back in elementary school. Ah, that's fair. Wait, Woofy! Hi, hi!
so shut up. Hey man, on to the talking. This is Base Commander McKenzie.
White Wolfie's a heckin' awesome streamer. Y'all should go and check her out. I should go and check them out. They are heckin' awesome. Okay. Need to bring his defense up a bit more. I seriously cannot remember where it is that you take the tickets. Okay, so that's... Yeah, I legit do not remember. I legit don't remember where it is that you take the game tickets. So I've got like 15 of those and a lucky medal. But yes, Wolfie, you deserve the hugs. He deserves the hug. You deserve the hugs and the love. All right. Heat wave and sleep. Okay. Ah, Colima Bridge. Are you gonna cross the bridge? Oh, great. Go right ahead. Funk. For a while, I thought no one would ever cross this bridge again. Interesting. Master the Scribe's Restore. Yeah. Bridge open again? Yep. Really? Then I can go home to Kalima now? I thought I'd never go home. What with the cursed forest and all? Gems in the sky, blue lights in the north, all omens of disaster. They match legends of description, described in our oldest scrolls. Yenpa's not eaten in days. He's gonna waste away to nothing. Inevitable of him to try to save the world by becoming enlightened. Yeah. However, I really do not want to see Yenpa waste away. Yep, there's a synergy stone. Yank. Traveling around the world to spread goodwill. Interesting. Not sure if there's anything else I can do here. I don't think there's anything I can really do here for now. I think I have to go to the forest to start. Ah, heat wave. Okay. Whoa. Why does my speaker sound? Why does my thing suddenly sound so much louder? I don't know why. My microphone is suddenly sounding so much louder. At least on my feedback end. Ah, remove sleep stun and delusion. Go to sleep. Melina! Hi, hi. Yes, it is I. Hello. How are you today, Melina? Yoink. Ah! I... Cold? Yeah, that's her. Hey, Garrett did 69. Nice. Alright. So if I'm right, I have one Jin here that I need to find. Ow! Ow, bad. We don't want ow. You aren't wrong. You are not wrong. Well, we do want ow if it's on the enemy. You know, the enemy going ow is fine. Okay, there's the Jin that I need. Yes, no ow on me. Did that not work? Why did that not work? That's why. Which means that one's not gonna work. And that one's not gonna work. Yay, troubleshooting literally while I'm working on this. Okay. Should have everything fixed. There we go. I just went ahead and manually put it in. Ah, there we go. Push that down. Push that down. Push that over. I would just like to have the sun again. Yeah, the DS game was third, but it's also not. It sort of is and sort of isn't. Number 3. Ow. That hurt. Heckin' rude little Jin. Come here. I love the summons. I don't know, Melina. They'll probably have to do the same thing that, They'll probably have to do the same thing that, Smash Brothers is doing. And it's so sad that Golden Sun 3 didn't do better. Master of the Squires Ragnarok. Well, yeah. personally disagree with you there, Melina, but that's a personal thing. Because I will just say this, I personally loved ZA. I think ZA was a very good game personally. And that's fine. Okay. I know that right behind him is an optional dungeon. That's... Okay, now I... See, I actually liked Breath of the Wild as well. I loved Breath of the Wild. Who is that? Who speaks to my mind? Young Master, is that your voice I heard in my mind just now? I knew it! You follow them, do you not? Yes? I knew it! But you must go through Mogal Forest, the Endless Woods. The forest itself is a mystery, and its paths even more so. No ordinary man can pass from one side to the other. Oh, I think ZA absolutely did. I love ZA's battle system. But perhaps I could, young master. If you can endure the trials in the Waterfall Grotto, I will tell you. Will you take the test? Yes. Because there's a gen there. Do not worry, you will be permitted to enter the grotto. Go now, Jewel. Just remember, you are not the only ones who can read minds. Yeah, that's fair, Albert. I've already heard of your test from Master Nyempa. You may enter. Welcome to the first optional dungeon. Dragon's flame illuminates the path of truth in darkness. Mimic. Ad break starting pretty soon. Nope. No sleep. You know what? You want to try and put me to sleep? Go to sleep. You go to sleep. There we go. See, me, I actually kind of like linear a bit more. But in large part, that's because it plays nicer with my ADHD. But, oh, there goes the ads. So we will be right back. And welcome back, everybody. Alright, let me catch up on chat. I don't know, Breath of the Wild was a good example of what Monolith can do with someone else's IP. Agreed. It was amazing. What sucks is the amount of collateral damage to game design it caused. I don't know what you mean there. Just because the king of massive open worlds can do it doesn't mean that literally every other company needs to pour a ton of Breath of the Wild-like openness and mechanic into their game. I agree. I think there's way too many... Oh, I adore Shadow of the Colossus. Shadow of the Colossus is so good. Rays of light give birth to shadows, revealing the way. Arctic Blade. I'll take him up to 126. That'll take... That takes me up to there. Yeah. I definitely agree with you about EA. I despise EA's crap. By the way, Melina, I didn't spot it earlier because my streaming software, it's weird, my streaming software shows, it shows some stream events but not others. Congrats on the 3-stream streak. I had not seen that. But to expand on your point, Albert, some games also just stuff themselves with all these mechanics that it's not even so much that they aren't theirs as it is just mechanics that they don't need. Yeah, they're busy trying to stuff themselves with all these mechanics that just don't fit their particular genre. And it's like, why can't you just be content? Like, not every mechanic fits every genre. Collectathon, like, large amounts of collectibles fits an RPG. To some extent, it fits a open world, but even then, not as well. Yeah, see, I think that's what they need to do, is they need to focus on making the maps not feel hollow and empty. Like, if they make maps that actually it feels like there's stuff to do, it's great. Secretive key shall be revealed to the disciples of truth. Oh, there's the Orb of Force. Okay. Pretty certain I know what I need to do here. Just hop across here, run back up here. Alright. Okay. Oh. There's the Djinn. Bite me! I don't agree so much, Albert. You can make a game that has narrative tension and is open world. Like, those two things are not diametrically opposed. I mean, for example, RPGs have a lot of what people would call narrative tension, but there's also absolutely no pressure to really go anywhere. Well, yeah, but there's that same problem in RPGs. RPGs don't force you to do anything. I play Xenoblade. I've played Xenoblade. I love it, and I agree. City at the moment. Let's make an FPS, but stuff it with collectibles and payment options. Ooh, add big booby girls and guys. Oh, best put a few mechanics we don't really need, but appeal to a few. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all, Melina, with a lot of that. Oh, okay, that just shows me the pathway that I no longer need. And that's fair, Albert. I think it was Matt Mercer who said it. Who said this? It may not have been Matt Mercer. But there was somebody that I saw that basically pointed out, if something doesn't work for you, it wasn't made for you. It wasn't made for you. And they were saying it in regards to, like, RPGs. Which I agree. Well, they were saying it specifically in regard to, like, tabletop RPGs. That if a rule doesn't work for you, it wasn't... If a rule or mechanic doesn't work for you, it wasn't made for you. Basically, just pointing out that it's like, not every rule, every mechanic is going to be something that works for you. And it doesn't have to. You know, it kind of points... It's kind of like what Melina was saying. If you try and throw too many things together all at once, if you try to appeal to literally everyone, you're going to end up appealing to no one. You're going to lose everybody. And I do agree with Argon. Like, a lot of RPGs fail at applying time pressure. Yeah, and that is a thing, Albert. Like, that is an issue. You know, for all its amazing parts, Final Fantasy XIV, heck, every Final Fantasy game has that problem. Every single Final Fantasy game has had that problem. All of the Xenoblade games. Xenoblade has that problem. Phantasy Star has that problem. Almost every... I have not run into a game that doesn't. I've yet to run into a video game that doesn't run into that problem. Of, we need to save the world, and there's absolutely no time pressure. Let's see you master the secrets of Fushin Temple. We monks call the power you have obtained Ki. You seem confused, Joel. A little. This is called Force by the Western world, but it's really spiritual power. I will teach you, as I promised. Use this power to go through the forest. What would happen if you let loose this energy in the forest? You are curious, no? Mm-hmm. Monsters that wait in hiding would show themselves. You would then try to defeat them, would you not? Yeah. Sometimes you must let go of your belief that fighting solves problems. Monsters are cowardly. They will run once they know you can see them. They are creatures of the woods, so they do not get lost there. Because I want to. And actually, now that I have 3 of each, I should be able to do at least one of the hybrids? Smack. Nope. But I can do that. Pressing. Oh god, this one poor little dirge is getting hit with level 3 summon. I turn 35 in about 3 weeks. Atari for the 2600, ET for the 2600. The game that they literally filled a landfill with copies of it because they couldn't sell them. Couldn't even give that game away. I say this lovingly, but okay, Grandma. Nah, I think... And that, honestly, I hate the fact that we're seeing all these AAA studios going down, because some of them still make really good games. You know, some of the studios actually still make really good games. Problem is, you look at how many of them don't. How many of them just pump out slop? Well, here's the thing, Argon. I'll tell you who I blame for the whole copy what sold last. I'll tell you who I really blame for that. I blame EA and Madden. I blame EA and all of the sports games. Okay, now, to be fair, some of the Tony Hawk games actually were good. Not all of them, but some. Problem is, it's not even so much treating them as monetization platforms and not as art. It's developers and publishers wanting to treat games as just a way to extract the max money. And it's like, you don't have to do that. Like, here's the thing, if a game is really fun, people will pay whatever. Like, people will pay what it's listed at. If a game is genuinely fun. For example, Kirby Air Riders. Kirby Air Riders on the Nintendo Switch 2. Have it? Love it. I loved the original Kirby. I love the original Kirby Air Riders. Air Rider on the GameCube. I loved it. See, that's the thing, Kirby Air Riders doesn't even have a story mode, really. It does Air Riders does. Now, the big thing is you just need a game that is well made and is actually just fun to play. And for too many studios, like, they've lost sight of the fact that fun to play is the point. Alright, Melina. I mean, like, for example, for all of its faults, I love Warframe. Because Warframe does everything right. There we go. Hey, we learned Fireball. And Storm Ray. Nice. Yeah. Three, 9. That's a fair bit. 13. Welcome back. That is a gin up there, and I want it. Oops, if I fire in the correct direction. What did you do, warrior? Warrior used chi. Get it from the line, and the tree fell. You know, it's kung fu. You know kung fu? No? It's unbelievable that someone who does not know Kung Fu can use Chi. Ah! What happened? The door opened on its own. Chi, wait. Are you worried that Hisu is late? He's only a little late in returning from Lama Temple. Do not worry. Something is wrong with Hisu. I can sense it. Ah, is it your power again? Ever since gems fell from the sky and hit me, I've sensed bad things. You say you sense evil ever since you perceived the power of prophecy. You have told me already. I do not believe it. Your visions are just coincidences. My visions came true many times, no? I had a vision about Mogal Forest, and that came true. Yes, your predictions came true. It was very surprising. You fled in Alton. Did I not predict that too? All Feiji's predictions come true. See, Father? I have heard this all. I was surprised too, but it is still coincidence. You still don't believe it. It was late, but you worried too much. Do not think bad thoughts. On the whole, people just want to come home from work, play games, and relax. What they don't want is politics. The latest activism and BS. What they do want is a good game. They might want to shoot zombies in the face, because Bob at work is being a pain in the arse. We want good story, action, things to do, maybe a bit of collection, and maybe even some crafting. It's not a lot to ask for, is it? And have time pass in-game when you're doing stuff. Example, weird stuff is going on in the background of GTA. I agree with all of that, but not in the same game, obviously. But yeah, like, give me... Like, for instance, I love Minecraft, which is all crafting, no story. I enjoy GTA for stress relief. Although, I don't play GTA anymore because I won't play GTA on Steam because of the stupid launcher. But I agree in principle. I agree in general with what you're saying, Melina. Like, devs need to go back to that of, like I said, focusing on just making the games fun. Like, I'm even fine with games having some politics in them. Heck, Saints Row 4 is basically just a mockery of politics in general. Makes a mockery of politics in the Saints Row series. Makes a mockery of politics in a lot of ways. Stubborn old man. What did you say? You should not speak so to your elders. I will not ask anyone. I will go alone then. It is too dangerous. Yeah, Mr. Fei, she is gone. She was very angry. She was frightening. She was in danger. Fishy is going to help. Yeah. I have to be in a mood to play Minecraft. And even then, I'm largely playing just... I set myself a goal of like, okay, I want to build this. She knows Kung Fu. She'll be alright. She's alone. She cannot go too far. She will give up soon enough. Till then, let her be. The tree. It fell. What happened? Warrior did it. Use Chi. Warrior, can you use Chi? apparently. Do it again, warrior. Show me your chi. Smack. Master, did you see? The warrior's chi. The warrior's chi is excellent. Are you surprised, Master? What's wrong, Master? The warrior did make the tree fall. I grant you that. Something wrong with the warrior's chi? What the warrior did, it is not chi. What? It is not chi? It looks very similar, but it is not chi. Warrior, have you been to Fushin Temple? Fushin Temple. Yes, because that's where we just came from. Ah, I knew it. How are Chi and Fushin Temple related? I learned my Chi from Master Hama of Lama Temple. Then it is the same as Chi, is it not? Very similar, but still different. Chi concentrates the energy of the body into the hand, then releases it onto a distant object. You, warrior, used energy focused from the mind. Understand? This warrior is wise. The power to will something to move requires much wisdom. Fujin's ki releases the mind's energy like chi releases the body's. The body's energy has limits, but mental energy has few limits. Drain your ki. It will grow very strong. Do your best, warrior. Practice, everyone. Chi has its limits, but anyone can use it. Practice, practice, until you learn the power of Chi. That's right. That's right. That's how you have to do this. Yeah. Well, sort of. I made her spill the water in the wrong spot. You need her to spill the water right here. This game can be almost annoyingly precise at times with the positioning. There we go. So that's missed. We are the warriors from the school. Are you strong warriors? Yes. I'm happy to see strong warriors. I hope you will go west. First, we're going north. Ooh, and Mia's up to level 15. Which reminds me. Yep. Arm all of those. For this! Neptune! Well, with a laser. Boost everybody's agility. Heal myself. Ow. Rude. Heckin' rude. Victory! And that's 3 Mars gens. Tiamat in this one looks so derpy. Oh yeah, that's right, that's right. Never mind, I forgot. Golden Sun doesn't have the dual type, the dual element summons. Golden Sun just has the singles. It's Lost Age that actually has the doubles. Yeah. We have our final ad break starting in about 1 minute. No, not for Golden Sun. Ad starting in just a moment. So hang tight, folks, and we'll be right back. Alright. Welcome back from our final ad break of the day. Alpine Crossing. Yeah, Silk Road. Boulders block the road. My vision came true. Hisu! Hisu! It's no good. I cannot hear Hisu's voice. Even the mine is submerged. No one can enter it. Excuse me. If we could just destroy the monsters, all the water should drain away. Gonna go ahead and make sure to save here. Alton always used to run short on water. Now we're all flooded in. Either way, we just have bad luck when it comes to water. The store is submerged. I want to sell armor, but there's no way. Get back here, you. Yay, showing you what to do. Ah, no nibble. Nope. No, no. Not allowed. There will be no nibbling on me. I am not Snack. Hey! Stop spewing water. Yeah, that is a ugly frog. That is a very, very ugly fruit. Rude. Alright. And dead. Got the Frost Jewel. The irony of the fact that, Jewel has gotten a jewel. But yes, that is a butt ugly foggy. Well, we have now halfway drained the town. Waters around here have subsided. What if the holes in the mine allowed the water to drain? Probably. Monster that did this were here right now, I'd give him such a smack. Just kidding. I'm opposed to all this violence. Oh no, the whole house is soaked. Yeah, with the thatch roof, that's gonna do some damage. Ah, that bestows douse. Okay, so I do... Oh, I can't sell the Mars Star. You know what? I'm gonna sell all those. I'm also gonna sell the oil drop. Sell that off. Sell that off because I'm not going to use it. I can go ahead and sell that. Okay. Into the mines. There should be one spirit here. Yeah, there should be one Jinn inside the mines. How dare you guys attack the medic? Couple slime beasts and tarantulas. There we go. Appropriately dealt with. Well, time to make some fried calamari. Up, Froggy number 2. Yay. After this boss, I'm probably gonna raid out, because I'm starting to notice my attention slipping. There we go. All right. And so with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap up. I'm going to find us a raid target. Anybody got a raid target to suggest? I'm open to suggestions. Right into Chocominty? Yeah, I could. She's just getting started. Oh, I know Melina. I know she's a sweetie. Uni's the one that did my art. Yeah. You know what? Why not? Why not? We'll go ahead and raid into her. So, folks, I hope you all have an absolute wonderful rest of your day. I hope to see you all next time as well. But we're gonna go right into the Chocominty Stars. She's getting ready to start with some Stardew Valley. There's our raid messages. There's my socials if you want to follow me. Find out when I'm gonna be streaming next. With everything going on with Discord, that Discord link may or may not continue working for much longer. I'm basically adopting a wait and see. But for now, let's go and say hi to the uni. And make sure you squish. Always, always, always squish the uni. But anyway, hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.